And with those assholes taken care of, let's get back to Giovanni. No, signori, but grazie. As you can see, at the age of 17, he's already a very skilled free runner.
Keep up the good work. Bischero.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
Hello, son. You remember my friend
Good
Uberto?
morning, Clan Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Seems like a nice enough guy. And with that, we are done with our paperboy route. Now, if you will notice, there are 3 missions we can do right now. You can take them on in any order you wish. But before we get to them, I'm going to do a couple of side missions that are available. But first off, let's check out this database entry on the banks. Rebecca says, "It looks like the Templars are using the banking network to transport their money. I bet you could snag some of that cash." And Sean says, "With the advent of double-entry bookkeeping, which allow bankers to keep track of their clients' deposits and withdrawals, and the proliferation of many different types of Italian currency into the pool of circulation, banks became an essential part of everyday Renaissance life. Banks technically couldn't make money on their money, because the Catholic Church forbade the charging of interest, but in practice, this restriction wasn't followed by bankers, or even by the Vatican, which participated in the banking system and required banks to pay Pope gifts in proportion to the amount of money he had deposited with them. As long as it isn't called interest, God won't notice, right?" So we say. Now, you might be surprised to find out who this guy is, if it's the right one I'm thinking it. If it's the right guy I think it is.
Really fast. I'll pay you well.
Deliver these 2 letters to guarded recipients. Hey, 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 Casanova. Better take it easy there, buddy. But you know how it says Raphael? There's 2 letters from him. If I'm right, then yes, it is the Raphael. Raphael Santi, the sculptor. Ugh. Before they're on us, may as well check out the letters. Recent entries. No, we want documents. There we go. From Raphael. "My dearest, how can I live without you? I cannot work. I simply idle away, dreaming of your face. The fact that your father has locked you away behind cold walls sickens me. You are a budding young woman. You should have the privilege to feel my sweet kisses, like a gentle wind caressing your soft petals. Yet finally, it is Friday, when he goes off to market. Oh, happy day, and still happier night. Come, when the sky rains with sparkling stars, come find me and jump into my arms. At dusk, I will be waiting at our special spot. Yours forever, Raphael." And now the second one. Look familiar? Except this time it's at midnight he'll be waiting. How messed up would that be if we delivered each letter to the wrong recipient? Dick. Muori, stronzo! Good night. And now that that's all done, we can get to delivering these letters. Here's the first one. No, we're going past the first one. Speak. As you can see, you were given a very generous time limit for this mission. And good night to you. Oh, one more thing I feel the need to explain. You have more than 4 weapons in this game, and you can choose between them, as I'll show you momentarily. By pressing and holding the R2 button. As you can see, I don't have much right now, but you can use the left stick to scroll through and choose which weapon you want. There are always a certain 4 selections that are locked to D-pad usage. If you press down on the D-pad, you will fight barehanded. Bottega de Leonardo a Firenze. What's this all about? Ooh, Leonardo da Vinci. Let's see what it says. Leonardo da Vinci opened his own studio after completing his apprenticeship to Verrocchio, one of the most successful Florentine artists of the day. Between 1476 and 1481, Leonardo probably continued to collaborate with Verrocchio, although no one is quite sure what he was working on. In 1481, he was given his first commission by the monks of San Donato a Scopeto to paint the Adoration of the Magi. In true Da Vinci style, he began the painting, but never finished it. Perhaps we get to meet him. That would be wonderful. But anyways, merde. I lost track of what I was saying. I'll look back through the footage and be kicking myself. Anything else? We still can't do anything with this. So let's go take on some of those missions. I say, first and foremost, we go help out that little girl that was sitting on the bench. There you are. Meet Claudia Auditore. The third child of Giovanni and Maria Auditore, and the first girl in the family, Claudia seems to have been a bit of a spoiled brat. It looks like her parents had to raise her dowry by 1,000 florins after she scared away all the potential suitors. A report from her school indicates she once attacked another girl for looking at her boyfriend and knocked her out cold. On the plus side, I can't talk. On the plus side, she's Ezio's sister, so you should be safe.
Hey, Claudia, how are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Lucio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Sorry if my video isn't exactly the best, but hey, if the video game world, if my lifetime of video gaming has taught me anything, it is that you can't beat a cheat. Apparently this game never learned that lesson. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Now, when you see Duccio, keep his appearance in the back of your mind. Keep him in the back of your mind, because he makes a couple more appearances throughout the rest of the series. Oh, good save! How was that? He's like, oh my god, guys, I grabbed onto the ledge!
Duccio, it's beautiful. Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
Oh,
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her. The father said I could do much better than in Auditore. Oh, Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit. What? I had something else in mind. Oh, Duccio.
oh, you got a fat bitch.
Hey, Lurido Porco! Ezio, my friend.
Boom!
Ma che ti piglia? You insult my sister. Parading around with his puttana. What are you talking about? I saw the gift you gave her. But the things you said. Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù. You broke her heart. Ha! And now I'm going to break your face. You
So he
are
says.
all talk big, but when it comes time for action, ha! You're a cracker of your mouth.
Don't even bother grabbing him.
My sister.
And off he goes. Beat up events are unlocked. Let's go see if there's any... Ooh, yes, there is one. Now, I'm probably going to be doing the races, the beat up events, and the courier missions off screen, because they do get kind of repetitive
That faithless husband of mine
after the
is
first time.
I know it, as do all the neighbors. Please teach him a lesson for me.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And this asshole husband, as soon as I finish with these potsy dicks, we'll find that out.
Strong.
Your mama can't help you this.
Another thing I should note. Once you really get into the meat and potatoes of the game. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to hit the lady. Ezio's a gentleman. He doesn't hit a lady.
Donato! She wins! I give up! That bitch! I mean, wonderful wife of mine! I'll go home!
That was good. Okay. Now I say we go help out the older lady in the... well, she's not old, but she does look a little older than Ezio. I say we go help her out. And friends, say hello to the matriarch of Clan Auditore, Maria. I grow tired of these walls that surround me and am bored with safety. Now is the time to make a decision. I will go out there and see what my life may truly be. Maria wrote these words when she was 16, a week before she met Giovanni Auditore. Born into the powerful banking family, the Mozzi, Maria is one of the most famous historical sources of the time period due to her multi-volume diary, which has been translated by several notable scholars and is on display on the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. With funding from her parents, Maria opened up a bakery in the courtyard of her family palazzo, which she transformed into an artistic gathering place. It was there that she met a man with such conviction, I found myself rooted to the spot, unable to look anywhere else. End of quote. That man was Giovanni Auditore. Maria and Giovanni were married in 1450. Maria's diary entries continue for the next few decades, describing her patronage of several up-and-coming artists and her trials as a mother, at which point she abruptly abandons her writing, to the disappointment of historians everywhere. I wonder if we find out why. Anyways, let's talk to her.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
Con piacere. Oh, nothing. Who are we going to meet, madre? Oh, nothing much. He's a friend of the family.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play these games.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi's many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.